This is a bit different than what I usually do, but today we're going to be talking about failed roller coasters. Now, this was a lot harder than you may think to come up with some because most coasters have had a good life, but I still was able to find some for this. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the top 5 coasters that failed miserably. Number 5, the Dania Beach Hurricane. A wood coaster at a go-kart track? Oh yes, this may be surprising, but it actually had a decent lifespan as it operated for 11 seasons. It was one of only 2 coasters to ever be built by Coasterworks, Inc. From what I can tell, Coasterworks only operated from around 2000 to 2007, as that's when their website expired. But the Hurricane operated at Boomers in Dania, Florida, when the original owners tried to turn the place into an amusement park with a Huss Enterprise and a Reverchon log flume. But the coaster never really turned a profit, and when the park changed hands, that was the end for the Hurricane. It closed on 4/26/2011 after only operating for 11 seasons. The Hurricane was left standing but not operating in 2011 before, in 2016, Allied Beam Demolition was brought in. With a Komatsu PC490 and Kobelco SK350, the Hurricane was scrapped. Number 4, Speed the Ride. Yes, the best coaster running through a hotel and casino in Nevada was also a failure. Opening in 2000, the coaster was part of the new NASCAR Cafe at the Sahara, Las Vegas. The coaster cost $7 million when new and was designed by Premier Rides, while track and supports were manufactured by Intermountain Lift. Speed was a linear induction motor launched shuttle coaster and opened with the cafe. Riders would pay $10 per ride or $21 for an unlimited ride wristband. In 2008, the ride closed with no info or warning from the venue and reopened in 2009 with launches limited to once every 15 minutes. The ride, along with the restaurant and casino, closed in 2011 and was placed in storage. Reopening, the ride has been tossed around and was planned to be installed at the canceled London Las Vegas. While I was in Vegas, I saw some of the track being cut up. Most of the loop or overbank, as it had a thicker spine. Speed will most likely be completely scrapped. What a sad end for such a magnificent coaster. Number 3, Thunder Eagle. The second and final Coasterworks coaster ends up on this list as well. You may know this coaster as the trains were used on Zip and Pippin at Bay Beach. Thunder Eagle opened in May of 2000 at the island in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, but by July of 2001 the Thunder Eagle was closed, disassembled, and sent to a park in Canada, which never rebuilt it. But it still kinda exists. See, parts from this coaster were bought by Bay Beach and used in the construction of Zip and Pippin. What exactly was used is unknown, except the trains were confirmed. Number 2, Megazeph. My favorite defunct coaster. I finally get to talk about this ride. So, Megazeph is named after the Zephyr that operated at Pontchartrain Beach from 1939 to the park's closure in 1980. The Megazeph opened with Jazzland in 2000 and closed with it in 2005 and has been left standing but not operating ever since. The coaster was built by Custom Coasters International and is a hybrid coaster with steel supports and a wooden track. It ran the much-hated Gerstlauer wooden coaster trains. After the park's closure, these trains were sent to Six Flags St. Louis as parts for the Boss. In 2013, the coaster was repaired to cycle one train for the Percy Jackson movie. At least it was cycled once more, and was preserved in a movie. Number 1, Ring Racer. I finally get to talk about this as well. Ring Racer is an air-compressed launch coaster built by S&S Sansei at the Nürburgring in Germany. Before the coaster even operated, it exploded, injuring 7 and shattering windows. But it was announced as the fastest coaster in the world, but then Formula Rossa came screaming in and took that record, so the launch was toned down. The coaster officially opened on Halloween 2013 with a horrible capacity of 400 riders per hour. Only 4 days later, on November 3rd, 2013, the ride would close as the racetrack did not see operation of a coaster viable. Why the heck did you even build this thing yet? It's just a waste of money. And with that, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and bye for now.